Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Why are you
Last
frozen?
week, I'm not frozen.
Okay,
I
you're
don't
no
care if
longer
I'm
frozen.
frozen. Last week, I came in here and I told you all about me not watching football for 2 weeks and it being a very, very peaceful um, stretch in my life. And we sat with Connor and we discussed Kanye West and Drake for more than an hour. And it was a very nice conversation. It was very peaceful. And now we're back. We're living dangerously this time. We've got the literal live stream of the Loco Marseille Europa League game, which Artem has decided to put up, and he's not afraid of the consequences. So, well, neither am I. Um, but yeah, we're back. It's more pain for me personally. Artem may not be feeling as pained, but I'll let him introduce himself. Artem, what's up? How's it going? What's the
Oh
vibe?
man, there's not much there's not much to say really. I'm not massively upset. I'm not like you. The wine is fine. Um, I listened back to that actually last week. The intro, you definitely said wine and not vibe.
I did not say wine.
You said
There is
wine.
no.
I'm
I did
100%
not. I
sure.
did not say wine. Why would I say wine?
I don't
Your
know.
ears are deceiving.
I'm telling you,
Your ears are
re-listen to it.
deceiving you.
Re-listen to it. It's 100%. But anyways, Locomotive are in their Europa League game right now, and this is the only time we could record this week. So you're gonna watch the rest of the game with us. We're gonna talk about other stuff, but if something happens in this match that we want to react to, we will also do that, and you'll be able to watch the match as well. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't get taken down. I think it's small enough on the screen that it won't, but I think it's big enough also for anyone watching on PC anyway to be able to see what's going on. So enjoy the game with us. But anyways, Hanu, do we want to go straight for Europe or do we want to go RPL first?
We can do whatever you want, but I just want to tell the people Lokomotiv how badly they're being battered by Marseille. They have 26% possession, three shots to Marseille's 17, one shot on target to Marseille's six. Marseille have completed thrice the number of passes. So they're being battered. And Marseille's team is actually. Let's start with this game actually. What do you think of this game? What do you think is going to happen in it? Are you surprised by the result?
I
Look
mean,
at how good Marseille's team is, by the way. So, like, what were you
we
expecting?
I was expecting a win for Locomotive, to be honest.
Yeah, you
Um,
were. You said they were going to finish first in the group.
I did. I still maintain it. I don't think that one game is going to make that much of a difference, but yeah, I was kind of saying that they're going to finish first in the group, and I still believe it. To be honest, they're a very good team, and I don't know what's happened to them today because I literally only switched this game on like back in the office now. So um, this is a late recording session.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what
They're
did you
being.
expect? Like, going into this game, I think that you expected them not to do too well, did you?
No, I expected them to maybe lose, but put up a more of a fight than they have so far. Like, I looked at the Marseille team in the build up, and it is really good. They've got Amin Harid, Gundozi, Saliba, Cengiz Under, Pau Lopez, uh, like what's his name, Dimitri Payet's on the bench. So it's a very good team. It's a very very good team. So I did think that they'd probably end up winning, but like I didn't think they'd have 75% possession and probably 15 xG as compared to Lokomotiv's 0.01. So like you said, it's only the first game, but I mean I guess it is a bit disappointing. I think because it seems like all three of the teams are going to start off with losses.
Well, don't say that just yet. Although they're down to 10 men, they've still got about 15 minutes to salvage something. But while we're on the topic of Europe, we may as well stay on the topic of Europe. I think that that's probably the best way to do it. This week, I think that's what people will be most interested to listen to. By the way, guys, no rap battle this week. We didn't reach the like goal, so just let you know that. We will
Yeah.
probably do it at some point this season, but clearly you aren't that into the idea, so we'll wait and we'll develop our rhymes properly. We won't rush
Yep.
it like some of the albums that have just come out.
Yeah.
But we'll start with the Zenit game first. Um, we'll start with the team I
Sure.
support first, and then the team you support. Um, Hanny, what did you think of this match?
I watched the first half, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first half on Twitter because there was this perfect BT Sports stream just up on Twitter for free, HD, perfect quality. So I just watched that like a crackhead. in my room with the lights off for 45 minutes on my phone, right? But Zenit played really, really like they defended pretty well. Um, there was no real flaw that I could find in their game. Claudinho and Malcolm combining well, and they weren't really making too many chances or whatever. Some of the set piece routines were quite shocking, but they defended well. They stuck to the plan, and I didn't see the goal. I didn't see how they conceded it, but I mean, it's a loss, but it's a respectable loss, I'd imagine. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. It's funny actually. You watched the first half. I only got to watch the second half, so I can tell you about that.
Yeah.
Second half was honestly, I was really impressed by the way Zenit were playing. They probably
Mm.
had the best chance of the game, to be honest. Zuba had a moment when he came on that he didn't put away, crashed into Edward Mendy instead. But the way we defended was just absolutely spectacular. Like I've never seen Zenit defend like that in my life. Like against the champions of Europe, okay, Chelsea might not be the strongest team in Europe this season, but they're still the champions and they still have an amazing attack. They've got so many creative players. They've got so many talents that we just don't have. And I thought that Rakitsky was unbelievable on the day. I thought that he was so calm on the ball. There were so many times where him and Lukaku were going like just head to head, toe to toe, and Rakitsky would come out ahead. Same thing with Chistikov. He was amazing.
Yeah, just
Like
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Lovren would have been worse, way worse. Lovren would have bottled. Just Yakov somehow put in like a phenomenal performance, but Lovren would have just tried to do too much, tried to pipe up, and he would have bottled.
maybe, and maybe to be honest, it was Chistikov. Just it is his first game in the Champions League, and maybe the occasion was just you know
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he that's the reason he played so well, but it was just amazing to watch how well we defended. And although we lost the game, I'm really happy with the performance. And I think that if we played that same way for the rest of the 5 matches, okay, actually not the rest of the 5 matches, but the rest of the 3 matches we have against Juve and Chelsea, we need to get at least a draw in one of them. And then if we can beat Malmo twice, which is a big if, don't get me wrong, like with the way we played in Europe in recent seasons, it's never guaranteed. But if we can get 2 wins against Malmo and maybe a draw elsewhere, there's no reason we can't finish second. But likely we'll finish third.
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's all I'll say. I think most Zenit fans will agree with me. I put out a tweet saying that we defended really well, and everyone seemed to kind of agree with me. There was one person, won't say who. Everyone could go back on the tweet and see it, but one person was saying that we should have gone more attacking. It's Chelsea, champions of Europe. We're Zenit, maybe the worst defense in Europe the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know what you expected.
Not
I
not not even in Europe. Like the RPL defending in the RPL has been a bit dodgy for a while. So that it's really commendable that they defended well
That's the thing, and
against Chelsea. Yeah.
that's the thing. And it is impressive, and I think that we need to take that. Like one of the things that I've really been against Sam Ackwood is how he sets up his team defensively, and he's proven me wrong in the last game. To be honest, like I think that
Yeah.
he's really done well there, and I hope that he can continue being as tactically sound as he was that night. And I hope that the players can
Yeah.
also perform because it's also not all down to the manager. But we'll go on to a team who was expected to win at home against a
Who
Polish side.
expected us to win this? I
Panya,
expect actually
Panya.
I expected my no I expected to win this because I was very charged for it. And for 90 minutes we did really really well, and the stats are proof of that. And then in the 91st minute, a guy by the name of Castration scored a really awful goal to concede, and it was just heartbreaking. It was just like getting the life sucked out of you once again, because that's the third time this season we've conceded a goal exactly like that, and it's been as painful every single time.
I
And
must say that winger was Gareth Bale esque. Gareth Bale
he was,
against
but
Barcelona.
like I don't think even he expected the ball to stay in.
No,
Which, to be fair, is not his fault. It's like it's the defender should be keeping his eye out for that and not just stopping. Lokomotiv scored. Oh my God, Lokomotiv.
Hani, why would you ruin that? The stream isn't even like it's not even
I,
at that point.
I can barely watch the stream, right? But nah. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you who's. Oh, I can watch the stream now, but it's still not great. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this. We're gonna watch this. You like who scored. You will like who. Oh no, wait. Was it disallowed? I don't fucking know.
Oh, Hani,
Maybe
do
it's been
not say
chopped
a
off.
word. Like it's
But
actually
yeah,
so annoying that like obviously people listening to this won't be as annoyed as me, but like as far as I can tell, this is live to me, and clearly it's about 3 minutes late, but that's fine. Um,
but I could be lying though. I could be lying.
why
This
would
could
you
all
lie
be a
about
prank.
that? There's no way that you lie about that. Like
This
I know
could
that
be
they
a prank.
scored.
This could be a prank.
Whether it's
No,
actually
no,
allowed or not, that's a different story. Anyway,
this could be a prank. We're gonna see the goal in 1 hour at this point. How slow is the stream, bro? But yeah. Anyway, Spartak not good. Um, painful. You know how it is. CSK game next. Really hope that goes well. Otherwise, it's gonna be another week of pain. Which and I was really hyped after the Kimki game. We will discuss the Kimki game. Um, because it was very good. It was probably our
but
best performance of the season so far.
how could you
And
lose to a team that has an L in their crest?
I don't want to count. We were better. We were good, man. They didn't do much in the
They only
game.
had to have
Like
one moment. Like you say that you played
that.
well, but you
That's
have
been a
three shots on target and they have two. Like okay, don't get me wrong, you've got 23 shots, but that looks like a stat pad to me.
nah. That's been our story for the season. The creating chances, not taking them. So like it's fam. When is this goal going to come? It's been 7 minutes since spoiled that on stream, and the goal is still not here, man. And now my
Anyway,
app is bugging because I don't know. Um,
I
but yeah.
guarantee there
Anyway, I
wasn't
don't
the
know,
goal.
man.
Like it just didn't happen. So, but
What the,
anyway,
seriously? What's going? Yeah, but that was it was sad. It was sad. It was really sad. So yeah, it was sad.
yeah. So the two painful defeats in Europe. Although Zenit was a bit less
It
painful.
was not Zenit. Nobody was Zenit. People were celebrating Zenit, which I was one of them almost, right? But then I saw like
Well,
then
no,
I got salty after.
it was still a bit
Yeah,
painful. Like you can't say it was painless because like they got to 70 minutes, 69 minutes. They got to 69 minutes without conceding a goal, and I really thought that they could do it. So it's just
Artem, is this finally gonna be the
I
goal?
don't think there was a goal, Hannah. I think you're bullshitting me.
I'm actually pranking you
Okay,
then.
let's just watch it.
Because
Let's just watch it for a
yeah,
minute, right?
let's just
For anybody
remain
listening on Spotify, for
in
the
silence
the
and
two
watch it.
people
Oh,
that
okay,
are
let's.
listening on Spotify, I'll commentate or say on
Artemis
the pod.
stream is 7 minutes. They're in the 92nd minute.
Ah!
Look at where you are.
Hang on, but can I just say, right? I put this stream
Where
on.
did you find this Power Day stream?
No, hang on, Hannah. This is a HD stream. I'm watching in good quality here, right? And I don't care if it's 7 minutes behind because we're recording a podcast. You're not meant to have live updates on at the time of the podcast. I think this is it.
Let's watch.
I love how close our faces got there. Come on. Let's go! Who?
Oh, that's Anjorin as well. It's his, is it? Yeah, it is Anjorin. It's his.
Why is it showing Kirk
It
then?
is Anjorin.
Oh.
Who
Oh.
is it?
Yeah, it was Anjurin. Look at like they're celebrating with him. That's
Yeah, look at that
unbelievable.
Rangnick. I doubted Rangnick and
Yeah,
Lokomotiv's
exactly. You
a
said
whole
I
team.
said let them cook. Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
you did say let them.
Let
You did say wonderful curling effort from the Englishman. What an impact he has already made. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I did say Lokomotiv are going to do well. I did say that. I did say that. Okay. It's ended 1-1. It has
you
ended 1-1.
Hanu.
But
You
don't
also
act like I did not
no
say.
hang on. People can rewind this and hear that you were talking about this game like it was a loss, and I said there's 15 minutes left.
That's the jinx. That you don't get the tactics. You should
Okay,
get
it
the
was all
tactics. That's
tactics,
the
was
jinx. It was all tactics. It's always all tactics, man.
it? Okay.
It's always all tactics. Late goal from Anjorin saves Lokomotiv. And we have our first points of the season out.
Can I
That
like?
must feel good.
This is not a podcast. I don't know what this is. This is like
This is not a point.
this is a
Yeah.
live stream that's not live. People are gonna not enjoy this, but I don't care. This is entertaining to talk about. So look,
Because we
will I
don't
just
have
take the
anything else to
stream
talk
off?
about.
Like, will I take the stream off?
Yeah,
Because
take it
there's
off.
no
Take it off.
point in having
Take
it
it off.
anymore. Like it's. I'm glad we saw the goal though. That I am
Yeah,
glad
take
about.
it off.
So
Because
back to
listen,
the
guys, this is gonna
podcast.
be a this is gonna be a 30-minute podcast because we really don't have much to talk about. Like it's
Yeah.
these three games which we've already gone through. Then we can talk about the games that happened, and at most we can talk about the games that will happen. And that's gonna take like 15 minutes at most. So yeah, it's gonna be a short podcast.
Yeah. Well, we may as well look at the. Do you know what? With that amount of possession, with how badly it looks like they've played on paper, you have to fucking respect it. You really
You have to
do.
respect, and that's why because it's like the reverse of what yesterday's result should have been.
Yeah.
But it's like I can be mad at it, but I can't be mad at it
Yeah.
because it's the result. It is what it is. Um,
It is what it is, and that honestly, that's a brilliant result. Fingers crossed it won't be the last points they pick up. But Hanu, we're not winless, or sorry, we're not pointless going into the second game.
although I think we were not pointless last time either. It was Krasnodar got a draw against Ren for the first
Oh
game.
yeah, you're right.
So
Oh well.
yeah.
RPL.
So, RPL, sure. Something
Okay.
something positive, I guess. Right. What do we want to talk about?
Well,
Only
like you
one
said, you
game
were hyped
on.
after this. Like like obviously you're less hyped now after the European game, but talk us through this game.
Yeah, it was perfect, man. All the goals were great. All the top players played really well. Like this is why I was really hyped for the European game. This and Rui Vitoria's press conference, which is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Um,
What did he say?
which was he was prime Mourinho in that press conference. Like he started shouting midway through it, and he ended it with "I have 11 titles in two countries." So, like he literally did all of that. So it was more emotion than Tedesco had ever shown, like in press conferences, which is something.
That sounds ridiculous to me because
So
Tedesco is a very emotional
I
man.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the timestamp, and you can watch it on your own.
Okay.
And he rightfully snapped at a couple of journalists who were just asking the dumbest questions.
This just sounds like
So
when you're playing Football Manager and you're just sick of it and you just put your tone to
yeah,
aggressive.
that's exactly what it was. That is exactly what it was. Um, but yeah, this game was great. We're back in the European race now, which is yay. Um, but
You
it
say
doesn't
that,
really
yeah,
matter
but you're ninth still.
in the race. Okay, we're in the race. We're in the race. Okay, the race has a lot of people in it. Um,
Technically, Royal
but
are still in the race.
no, they aren't. They're not. They didn't qualify for the race. But yeah, like nah, like I mean, I if we recorded on Tuesday, I would have been happy. But like I don't really care about this game now. There were nice photos from it, nice wallpapers that I put on my computer and my phone. But that's it really. Now we need to beat CSK. We're both equally terrible. So yeah, it should be fun.
That should be a good game, actually. When is that?
Monday night.
Ooh,
It's a phenomenal
Monday.
time, isn't it?
Monday, I like that. I might stay home for. I honestly might work from home that day just to watch that match.
Respect.
Gotta rate it. Anyway,
But
we'll talk about the other
oh,
results.
we do have to talk about yeah, your man, the new man scoring a hat trick on his debut, first ever man to
Oh,
do so.
um, oh yeah, Dryer.
Ruben Ural.
Yeah.
That's yeah. There you go.
And the first
You
goal,
have
by
to
the way,
respect
was
it.
sick.
It was.
2 minutes
It was
in,
sick. Yeah.
back heel, perfect. exactly the placement you wanted. But yeah, you've got to rate
Um,
it. Honestly, I was a little bit pissed off because I was thinking of putting him in my fantasy team over Haksabanovic, and I didn't do that. But
yeah. Haksabanovic fell off. He lasted 1 week, and now
honestly,
he's
the
already
first
been.
game week he got an assist, and I was like, oh, perfect. This is gonna be like this is gonna be a points farm, and he's not a points farm.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah, I think the RPL on their Instagram held like a poll today for the best signing of the season,
Yeah,
and the two finalists were Dreyer and Cordoba, and Dreyer has played 1 game so far, so it's like you know how high the hype is. So
yeah.
yeah, there's that. Um, Ural are going down by the way, and I'm happy. I'm thankful. So like,
I don't know. I still think that they're RPL
no, they're
royalty.
not. No, oh, they're no, they're not RPL priority. You will not miss them. You will be sad for 1 day, and you will not miss them at all.
I think I will miss them.
You really will not miss them. I
Man,
can tell you, you won't
they've
miss them.
got a cool fucked up stadium. They're like on the border of Asia and Europe. Andrew Flint lives nearby. What's not to like?
Everything else,
Everything
literally
else is
everything else.
like I don't know, man. It's not. I don't like seeing teams from big cities not do well.
Who who's on
Like
who's on top of
Yekaterinburg
the
is like the
FN?
third or fourth biggest city in Russia, right?
Who's on top of the? Okay, listen. That's the thing. Wait, what?
What?
Spartak two are third in the FNL. When did that happen?
What the fuck?
Spartak two are third in the FNL with a negative goal difference. What? What kind of terrorism is?
Sorry, like that just clearly isn't what I put in. First division. I thought that. Let's see this. Big up. Maybe you should bring some of the players from Spartak 2 in to play because clearly they're better than the first team.
No, but this is weird. This is honestly mad. So Orenburg obviously going to finally come up, and I would much rather have them over Ural. Um, Pedophile Moscow, I don't really care about. Like really dead outfit. Although they seem to be scoring a lot. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Um, Fakel Voronezh is probably the last team in this entire league that I want promoted. So dead.
What
Um,
about Alanya?
Ska, no, not Alanya. Please, God save me.
Well,
Ska,
I was saying Fakel or Alanya.
Fakel for sure.
So they're not
Um,
the team you want
they're
least in the
not the
league.
least. Yeah, okay, they're not.
Debunked.
Ska Khabarovsk. Ska Khabarovsk is who I want to go. Ska Khabarovsk cannot work.
I want them to go up as well. I love Sky.
You have to love Ska.
I
Like
love how
Ska
awkward they
come.
make everything.
You listen.
I
Some
love being able to watch an RPL game at 7 a.m. Like
exactly.
that's tradition. That's like
It is tradition.
I know they haven't been in this like they've only been one season in the RPL, but that's exactly what I want to see.
It is. It's like sometimes every group of friends has that one dude that just mixes it up. It keeps switching it up. Like you never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen. This is that's Ska Khabarovsk. Like it is switching the streets up. It's not. You're not predictable. And they have a badge. They have a
And they
badge.
have a badge.
Yeah, that's huge.
How does Spartak
So yeah,
Moscow 2 not have a badge?
copyright.
Imagine how funny would that be? Like Spartak 2 put up highlights or something. They got copyright, sued themselves.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. But yeah, we even discussed the FNL. What else do we want to discuss?
Well, I
RPL.
think there's still RPL to discuss. Like for example, Dynamo lost against one of
Yeah,
their former players.
the president missed a penalty in this game, which made me very sad because I am a big fan of President Clinton. So yeah, Nizhny are just king shithouse, aren't they?
I don't know what's
Like
going on with them. I don't know. Like they literally have half the points if required to stay up at this point.
yeah, they're like it's gone to the point where you just know that if Semak is fired, then Kerjakov's gonna take over.
That's actually a really good show. I like that. I like that
Yeah, you like it,
that
but you know,
prediction.
like it's not a good show. Like,
No, but it's.
uh,
I'm saying it's a good prediction. It's not necessarily what I'd like to see,
yeah,
but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because Arshavin, DOF, and Kerjakov managers, like that's
yeah.
exactly what you want from a Champions League club, isn't it? So yeah. So
Any other RPL games you want to discuss? Like Sochi
I want to
won,
discuss class.
CSK. Actually, this was
I
an
want to
interesting enough
discuss.
game, I guess. The two most
Yeah, it
Arsenal
was.
Tullow players
Was
of all time scoring.
exactly. CSK need to disband. Like if we lose to this team, right? If we lose to CSK, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't have any words for what would happen if we lose to CSK because they conceded to Markov, who I'm pretty sure has scored his third goal in 3 years. So it's something like that. It's something, and he's supposed to be a striker, right? And Ivan Novoselic, who is widely considered to be the worst player in the league, and you conceded to both of them in one game. Um, it's just sad. And Mario Fernandez is Jack Wilshere at this point. I don't think you can consider him to be a football player anymore. Great guy, gave us a lot of memories.
He just
Victor
retired
Moses
from
is
the
still
national team,
better.
and you're saying that, like, that's actually one
He
thing we
yeah
needed
he
to
did.
discuss. Mario has retired from the national team.
He has. Bye. Thank you.
Are you mad? Like,
Respect.
he's still the best right back.
Respect. No, he cut it out. He is not the best right back in the league.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
And
He's
he's
really.
definitely
He
the best in
played.
the national team.
Is he? He's
Yeah.
not. Listen, Mario. I've said this, but this is the third year I'm saying this. Okay, Mario Fernandez has not been good in a while. Good as in is like his old self. Been saying this since 2019. Each year I keep getting vindicated more and more. First of all, he spends half the year injured. Okay, he's always injured. He's like Alan Zagoyev. And then I don't know. Like there are people I can say that have been. Yeah, man. I don't think Mario's all that in the present day. Like
I can't
it's
believe
just
you. I honestly, I can't believe you.
it's not. No, it's not, bro. It's not. It's the truth. It's hard to digest.
How
It's the
long is
truth.
he out for?
2 months again, some shit like
Fuck.
that.
Because I genuinely was gonna put money on him scoring against Spartak if he was somehow back.
Nah, nah. That's not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's
But
just.
yeah,
He's
it's
just.
not gonna happen because he's injured.
No, he's not that good anymore, man. Like
Oh,
Karavayev at right
get
back has been
away
better.
from that. Like,
Karavayev at right back has been better than Mario for Russia. It's not. It's just facts.
hang on, who started the last two games for Zenit at right back?
Sutorman.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Karavayev's been injured something, hasn't he?
You were just talking about Mario being injured.
Yeah, no, I mean not
You
like
can't. You
Karavayev.
have to take the
No, no,
same
no,
thing.
no. No. Karavayev was like injured as in he got a knock and he was out for that game or something.
He's out
Not,
for
no,
two
not
games or
like
three
Mario where
games in
he's
a row now. I don't like. I don't
no.
know how long it's gonna take because he's not even on the bench yet.
Karavayev is better. Sutorman is the same. Um, I'm just talking about right now. I'm not talking overall.
You're right. You
Um,
know who else is up there? Rigoni. Rigoni is up there. One of the best right backs in the league.
Rigoni, hold up. No, hold up. Rigoni has been on fire in Brazil. Don't do that. Rigoni, nobody respected Rigoni apart from me. Okay, and Rigoni is now lighting up the Brazilian league. Um, Kai Connell is going to listen. Kai Connell, you know that nobody respected Osdoev before me. Because Artem knows it. Osdoev was trash for a good while at Zenit. And then Semak came and he started getting into it. At that point, I was rapping Osdoev as a joke, and then I started doing it seriously. But yeah, Rigoni has 9 goals and 5 assists in 23 games in Brazil, which is sick. What a player. Um,
That actually is pretty good. But like the Brazilian league, right? Don't get me wrong. Russian league is not great, but like Brazilian league,
good, man. It's not worse than the RPL.
Yes, it is.
It's not worse than the RPL.
Absolutely, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
The best,
100% it
the
is.
best teams in Brazil would battle the best teams in Russia.
What, top five against top five? No way.
Yeah, top. I'm sure top five was top five. Brazil would
No
batter us.
way. No way. No way in hell.
Listen, first of all, don't put Krasnodar in the top five. Don't do that, right?
Okay.
Don't do that. Okay. So we're looking at Zenit, Spartak, CSK, Loco,
Hang
and
on. We're not
Rubin.
looking at. I don't know who's talking Spartak. Spartak are not there.
So do you mean the table is in top five?
Yeah,
The
let's go
current
to
table.
table. Let's say the table.
Yeah, then
Like,
let's do that. Then. Right. So okay, fair enough. Atletico Mineiro versus Zenit. Let's
Zenit
look
take
at the
them all
Atletico.
day.
No, they don't.
Are
Atletico
you
Mineiro have
stupid? Of
Hulk.
course they do.
Atletico Mineiro have Hulk.
Yeah,
Okay, they have
exactly. He's not.
Hulk.
He's not going to score against Zenit. He plays for us. He's just throwing on goal.
Look. The market value isn't even that off. Like it's like 20, 30 million difference. They have Everton. They
Great.
have players, man. They
Everton
have a
are
guy
doing
called
shite in the
Cheche.
Premier League.
They have Diego Costa
Exactly.
and
This
Vargas
team is full of people who are 36 plus.
and a dude just called Nathan. Nah,
Exactly.
they'd win this. Win or
No
draw.
way.
I'm gonna go
No
for draw.
way.
Okay.
No way.
Right.
We're tweeting it out right now.
Pal- Palmeiras versus Sochi. Surely even you would agree that Palmeiras win that. And I
No,
love
it's a
Sochi.
draw.
I love Sochi. Fam, Palmeiras have a value higher than most of the RPL. I
So
think if
what?
they were
What
to
like what are
be
you going off
no
values
no
for?
no
The Brazilian. You're
they
talking about one of the countries that has historically some of the most marketable
fam
players on earth.
they have serious players. They have Luis Adriano. They have Gabriel Veron. They have serious players. No, fam, you can't. You have to be taking the mic if you don't think. Um,
Okay,
your man's
hang on. We're doing this whole thing on Twitter, Paul, right now. So what's the Brazilian league called again?
the Brazilian league. Just say the Brazilian league.
That's such a dead name, like. Okay,
It
anyway.
is called. It's called the Brazilian Serie A. That's trash. People will dumbasses will think it's the Italian Serie A. Um, but yeah, like I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Like, do you not realize the Libertadores and stuff? Most of these teams are Brazilian and they win against the best teams in the world. And
They
you think Zenit, who can't,
yes.
you think Sochi, who can't beat Partizan Belgrade, and like these tiny clubs that we lose to, and you think we'll beat Brazilian clubs. I'm not talking about quality or whatever and all of that. I'm
I
just
just
saying
spell
on the
Atletico
day,
Mineiro.
Atletico and then like
No, but like,
Mineiro.
is it without a H or with a H?
It's without an H. It really doesn't matter to be honest, but like it is without an H.
No, well, I want to get it right anyway. So hang on. Atletico
Flamengo have
Zenit against Atletico Mineiro.
yes.
Sochi against Palmeiras.
Palmeiras.
Okay.
Flamingo. Flamingo versus Lokomotiv. Right.
Locomotive take that
This
all day.
no. This would be a sick game. Tell you why this is a sick game. Diego Alves, David Luiz, Felipe Luis, Rodrigo Cayo, who I've heard is good. Then this Arasayata guy who was being linked all over the place. Andreas Pereira, that's a player. Kennedy, they have the president. They resurrected the president and he plays for them. And they have Vitinho who was at CSK, and they have Gabriel Barbosa. They Flamengo would beat any team in the RPL for sure,
No, they wouldn't.
without a doubt.
No, they wouldn't.
Without a doubt, they would. They would. There's no doubt in my mind.
No,
Flamengo would beat
absolutely
any
not.
team. No. You're wrong. I'm sorry to say you're just wrong.
You're wrong. Hadu, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna win. So who's fourth then?
Fourth is Fortaleza versus Rubin. Now that one I might give you because I don't know. I don't know anybody from Fortaleza, but I'm gonna look up their squad anyway. Okay, Fortaleza, they're like I guess they're on like a fairy tale run or something. Um, they have a guy called Iago Pikachu, which is Great. Um, but yeah, I don't know any of these people, so I'll give this one to Ruben. It's still 3-1. Um, and the last one is Bragantino versus um, Dinamo. And we haven't even Corinthians and Fluminense we haven't even talked about, but that's fine. Bragantino, we just got Claudinho from. Okay, so do the math. Do the math. Just do the math.
Hang on, why can't I tweet this out?
They put too many things into it.
That's so annoying. How did I put too many things in it, though?
I don't know what to say on the bottom if you did.
It doesn't say. It just doesn't let me press
Just
tweet
take a
one.
just take a screenshot of what you're tweeting and tweet it.
No, because it's polls. Like, it's poll after poll.
What?
It's polls.
Have you done like 7 polls in one tweet?
It's not 7 polls. It's just it's 5
7 tweets
polls.
with one poll. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how you put 5 polls in one thing, but sure.
Oh, I figured it
Um,
out. It's because I needed to put the text with the polls. I can't just put polls.
Phenomenal. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
At least you
Anybody
figured it out. Yeah,
listening,
at
if
least you
you
figured it
haven't
out.
voted already, please absolutely cast your votes.
How
Let Hanu
how
know
do
that
you
he's
know?
wrong.
Listen, I had this argument with Mark Bowen in the past. Jesus Christ, why the fuck did I even say his name? Fuck my life. But whatever, I don't give a shit. I had this argument in the past with Mark Bowen on the now defunct Zenit International podcast, where he
What do you
would
mean?
basically say
This
that
is the Senate
the
International podcast.
the Brazilian and the Argentinian leagues were trash, and that Boca Juniors and River Plate. We had a big argument there, and he also maintained that the RPL was better, and it's simply not true
It's
because
absolutely true.
it's just not true. The streets will verify this.
I am saying
Um,
we win at least 4 of the matches.
how the wait? Who is saying Sochi beat Palmeiras?
Exactly,
Who
Hanu.
is
You're
who is saying that? We need to assess. Like, nah, this is insane.
Oh god.
No, no, no.
You're being
This is
proved.
no, this is not fair. Listen, look, the thing is,
Look, Hanu, Russian teams are bad in Europe. They're not bad in South America.
no, no, no. This is not good. This is listen. We've had very famous debates about polls throughout the course of the past 2 or 3 years, and I'll admit to some of them. Okay, I debated Sylvester Igbun versus Fedor Smolov in 2019 at some
Oh,
point.
I still can't
Uh,
believe you did that.
I did that, but you have to remember at the point it was still bad. Okay, it was still bad, right? But now I've become part of Smolov FC, and my stocks have gone up again. So that's fair, right? That's an L. Bakaya versus Miranchuk, I lost that one. But if I really wanted to annoy you, I could still make a case that Bakaya is better than Miranchuk.
No, you couldn't.
But I
There's
won't
no
do.
case to
But I
be
would not.
made.
But I wouldn't do it. Okay, I
There's no
would not
case
do
to
it.
be made.
Um, you can always make a
No,
case.
you can't.
You
There's
can
some things you
always
can't
make
make
a
a case
case.
about.
No, no,
No,
no. You can always make a case.
yeah, but at some point your case just makes so little sense that you're just
Exactly. I
it's
know you
conspiracy
can
theories.
throw it out the window. You can throw it out the window. That's fine, but I can still make a case. I'm not gonna do that. What else? There was one more. There was one more poll that I regretted, right? But this one, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm gonna like. I don't see it. I don't see me going back on this one because no, just no. Russian teams would lose to these teams.
You know what they should do? They should, instead of having Russia play in Europe, we should play in South America. Some of the matches wouldn't even be that much further out.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't.
Well,
That's
like
actually funny.
if we're flying for like 6 hours anyway, we may as well fly for like 10. So
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Um, but yeah, man, like no, you're wrong.
no, you're wrong.
But yeah, what else do we have to discuss? Is that it,
I think
or do
that's
we
it.
want to
Honestly, like
discuss?
we said this would be
Yeah,
30 minutes. It's been 40, so we've already gone over what we expected. So
more than enough. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to leave a like. Dislikes I think were lower than last week, which is nice. Um,
David just goes
let us
podcast stayed on topic this week, eh?
yeah, let us know. Let us know if your thoughts on Certified Lover Boy have changed. Let us know what you think about Brazil versus Russia. Um, Please pray for Sparta. Do that. Please do that.
Nah, don't.
And
Please pray for Spartak to keep doing badly because we
no,
need
don't do that.
content.
Please don't do that.
There's not
It
enough
hurts.
content.
It really does
Anyway, why
hurt.
are we both
You,
like to the very left of our screens? Like at least I'm on
I
the
don't
screen.
know.
Like you're like hang on, you're like this.
I'm not even on there anymore. You're just my room. You've got my room. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Smash a like, and we'll see you next time.
I'm gonna make you look real stupid now because I haven't turned off the recording.
Hey, don't turn off the recording. Just I'm gonna leave the call. You're gonna have to, you're, you're gonna have to do your whole OBS
Oh,
nonsense again.
this is honestly this is the worst episode of the podcast ever. If we get
No, it's
one
not.
like,
It's not. It's
if we
not.
get
It's
one
not the
like,
worst episode.
thank you so much.
There were
Thank you.
no, no, no. We have had worse episodes of the
No,
podcast.
this is the worst.
That no, that one with mad technical issues that was horrible. Um, there were a couple down the road that were really trash. But it's fine because last week I put lots of effort into my breakdowns, and then today I broke down. So it's like,
Okay,
oh,
whatever. I'm still recording. Bye.